20 years ago, I was living in a nice apartment, driving a decent car, and spending money like most people I knew. I wasn't in debt, but I was always stressed about money. No matter how much I earned, it felt like it disappeared just as fast. I didn't know it then, but I was slowly falling into lifestyle creep, spending more every time I earned more. One day, I realized something simple but powerful. I was spending money to feel in control, but it was actually controlling me. That moment changed everything. Since then, I've lived a different kind of life. I didn't win the lottery or get a massive raise. I just started paying attention, and slowly, I learned how to live well while spending much less. Over the past 20 years, I've saved thousands of dollars with small, smart changes that actually made my life better, not worse. This isn't about giving up coffee or living like a monk. It's about real-life strategies that bring peace, freedom, and joy without wasting your hard-earned cash. In this video, I'll share the exact frugal living tips that helped me save thousands and gave me the life I truly wanted. Let's get into it. Most people save whatever is left after spending. I used to do that too. But it never worked. I always found something else to buy. Then I discovered reverse budgeting, and it completely changed how I handled money. Instead of spending first and saving later, you do the opposite. You decide how much you want to save each month before anything else. You treat your savings like a bill you must pay, just like rent or electricity. For example, if I wanted to save $500 a month, I'd move that amount to my savings account as soon as I got paid. Then I'd plan my month around what's left. It sounds simple, but it's powerful. In 5 years, this one habit helped me save over $30,000 without feeling like I was missing out. It's not about being strict. It's about being smart with what matters most. Number 1. The 99 rule. After years of trying to save money, I noticed something strange. I was spending small amounts on lots of things I didn't even care about. So I made a simple rule for myself. The 90:9 rule. I focus 90% of my spending on just 9 things that truly make me happy or help my life. Everything else, I cut down or cut out. For me, those 9 things include travel, books, healthy food, and a few hobbies. I stopped spending on trendy clothes, random gadgets, and home decor I didn't need. This rule helped me enjoy my money more because I was spending with purpose, not pressure. It also stopped impulse buys. When I saw something new, I'd ask, is this part of my 9? If not, I skipped it. Less waste, more joy, and thousands saved over the years. Number 2. Time-rich spending. A big lesson I've learned is this. Being rich isn't just about money. It's about time. Many people spend money to save time. That's fine sometimes. But I started flipping the idea. I began asking, can I spend time instead of money? For example, instead of hiring someone to fix a wobbly chair, I watched a free YouTube video and fixed it myself. I learned new skills, felt proud, and saved money. I also stopped buying quick, expensive meals and started meal prepping on Sundays. It took a few hours, but it saved me over $400 a month, and I ate healthier too. Sometimes, choosing to spend time instead of money brings more value. You gain confidence, skills, and peace of mind. This mindset helped me slow down, enjoy simple things, and save thousands without feeling like I gave anything up. Number 3. The reusable revolution. The power of owning once. One of my favorite ways to save money is simple. Buy it once, use it forever. Instead of buying cheap stuff that breaks or wears out fast, I started choosing reusable, long-lasting items. I call this the reusable revolution. It's better for your wallet and the planet. I switched from plastic containers to glass ones. From paper towels to cloth rags. From disposable razors to a metal safety razor. I even bought a cast iron pan 18 years ago that still works perfectly today. At first, these things cost a little more. But over time, I stopped needing replacements. I wasn't throwing things away and I wasn't wasting money. This small change saved me over $1,000 in just a few years. Even better, my home felt simpler and cleaner. When you own once, you don't just save money. You create a life that lasts. Number 4. Community bartering circles. A few years ago, I found something amazing. I could trade skills and stuff with neighbors, no money needed. It's called bartering, and it's how people helped each other long before cash existed. I joined a local Facebook group where people trade services and items. It's like a community circle where everyone shares what they have. One time, I gave guitar lessons to a neighbor's kid. In return, her husband fixed my leaky sink. No one paid $1, Another time, I traded an old blender for fresh vegetables from someone's garden. I've traded clothes, tools, babysitting, and even home-cooked meals. It's a fun, honest way to connect with others and save money at the same time. Since joining, I've saved hundreds of dollars and made real friendships. Bartering reminded me, sometimes you don't need more money. You just need good people and a little creativity. Number 5. Investment meals. One of the best ways I've saved money is by cooking what I call investment meals. These are meals that cost little, take some effort, but give big returns. On Sundays, I cook big batches of food that last all week. Think soups, stews, rice bowls, or casseroles. I portion them out and freeze some for later. Each meal costs less than $1.25 per serving, and they taste better than takeout. Instead of grabbing expensive lunches or last-minute dinners, I always have something ready. No stress, no waste. For example, one big pot of chili costs about $10 and gives me 8 meals. That's just over $1 per meal. And I know exactly what's in it, healthy and homemade. This one habit cut my food bill in half. It also saved me time, reduced food waste, and made eating at home feel easy and satisfying. Smart meals equals smart money. Number 6. Buy nothing birthdays and value-based gifting. Birthdays and holidays often push us to spend money on gifts we might not need. I changed that by celebrating what I call buy nothing birthdays. Instead of buying expensive gifts, I focus on giving experiences or personal touches. For example, I plan a day out with family or create a fun treasure hunt. I also write letters to share memories and ideas. This way, the gift is not about the price tag, but the thought behind it. It saves money and gives the person something special they can hold on to. Over time, this habit has cut costs, reduced waste, and brought more joy to every celebration. It feels good to know that a heartfelt gift can mean so much more than a store-bought item. This new way of gifting makes every birthday and special day feel more personal and rich. Number 7. Micro-rentals and fractional ownership. Why buy something you only use once or twice a year? That question changed the way I spend money. Instead of owning everything, I started using micro-rentals and fractional ownership. This means renting or sharing things with others, like tools, camping gear, or even lawnmowers. For example, I used to buy new tools for every little project. Now, I borrow from a tool library or rent for a few dollars. I also share a pressure washer with my neighbor. We split the cost and take turns using it. It's smarter, cheaper, and less cluttered. Over 7 years, I've saved over $4,000 just by renting or sharing instead of buying. Plus, it's better for the planet. Less stuff sitting around unused. You don't need to own everything to live well. Sometimes, sharing is the smarter way to save. Number 8. The frugal feedback loop. Saving money can feel boring if you don't see the results. That's why I created something I call the frugal feedback loop. Every time I made a smart money choice, like cooking at home or canceling a subscription, I tracked how much I saved. Then I connected that savings to something meaningful like a weekend trip, an extra day off work, or money toward my emergency fund. I even made a simple chart called a freedom board where I wrote down what each saving helped me do. It made saving exciting, not stressful. This habit kept me motivated. Instead of thinking, I can't spend, I thought, I'm choosing something better. Over time, the small wins added up. My savings grew, my goals got closer, and I felt more in control of my life. Saving felt less like a chore and more like a superpower. Looking back, I didn't save thousands of dollars by being perfect. I saved it by being intentional. I made small choices, one by one, that added up to big change. Frugal living is about saying yes to what matters most and letting go of things that don't. It's about building a life that feels calm, joyful, and free. I've never felt like I gave anything up. Instead, I gained peace of mind, more time, and real freedom. I once spent money to feel in control. Now, because of these habits, I actually am in control. One of my favorite memories is sitting on a quiet beach during a 3-month break I fully paid for with savings, not credit. That was the reward for years of smart, simple choices. You don't need to make big changes overnight. Start with one tip from this article. Try it. See how it feels. Saving money isn't just about dollars. It's about designing a life you love, one smart choice at a time. Live simply, spend wisely, and build a future that's truly yours. Now, if you want to learn how to achieve financial success, then watch this video next. If you made it to this point in the video, please like and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.